Welcome to my channel, Phil Necro Fan 35. I'm Billy. Today's video is going to be for Black History Month. I'm going to look at the early black players for the Boston Braves and Milwaukee Braves. This is in honor of my nieces Michael, Faith, Grace, my great niece Mila, my soon-to-be-born great niece Kylie, my cousins Tasha and Lele. Let me get the camera turned around and we'll get started. If you want to see some videos on black players breaking the barrier, my friend Tony at Tony Talks Cards has a series called Barrier Breakers. I will tag Tony in the video and try to tag his 5 videos he's done so far. He's doing the teams in order as they broke the color barrier. The first player I'm going to speak about is Sam Jethro. He was born 23 Jan 1918 and died 16 June 2001. He was born in Mississippi but grew up in the East St. Louis area. From 1942 to 1948, he played for the Cleveland Buckeyes. On April the 15th, 1945, at the request of a Boston City Council member and a Pittsburgh Courier sports writer, Wendell Smith, Jethro, Jackie Robinson, and Marvin Williams tried out for the Boston Red Sox. None made the team. The Red Sox remained all white until 1959, last team to integrate. He was signed in 1948 by the Brooklyn Dodgers. He played at Montreal in 48 and 49 before a contract sold to the Boston Braves. On April the 18th, 1950, Jethro became the Boston Braves' first black player. He earned Rookie of the Year and was 32 years old, the oldest Rookie of the Year ever. After retiring from baseball in 1954, he worked in a factory in Erie, Pennsylvania for several years and played for the city's semi-pro league. He and his wife opened Jethro's Bar and Restaurant, a steakhouse, that thrived until the early 1990s. In 1994, he sued Major League Baseball to collect a pension payment that he and other Negro League players did not qualify to receive due to the discriminatory barrier that prohibited them from playing before 1947. Despite the lawsuit being dismissed, in 1997, Major League Baseball awarded annual payments to Negro League veterans, including Jethro. His career highlights and awards: 5-time National League, 5-time Negro League East-West All-Star, 2 times Negro American League batting champion, Negro League World Series champion 1945, 3 times Negro American League stolen base leader, 2-time National League stolen base leader. His career WAR was 15. He had 2,395 at-bats, 658 hits in 604 games, 418 runs, 128 doubles, 41 triples, 58 home runs, and 136 stolen bases. The next player I do not have any cards for is George Crowe. He was born 22 March 1921, died 18 January 2011. He played in the Negro National League for the New York Black Yankees in 47 and 48, the New York Cubans in 48 and 49. He played for the Boston Braves in 52, 53, and 55. The Cincinnati Reds in 56, 57, and 58. The St. Louis Cardinals in 59, 60, and 61. He was the Negro League All-Star in 1945, a Caribbean Series title winner in 1955, a Major League Baseball All-Star in 1958. He also played high school basketball in Indiana, and he was Indiana's first Mr. Basketball. His brother was NBA great Oscar Robertson's high school coach. He had a career WAR of 7.7, 1,878 at bats, 516 hits, 243 runs, 76 doubles, 18 triples, and 56 home runs. The next player I'm going to talk about is Bill Burton. He was born November the 9th, 1925, and died 5 December 1995. Was called the Doctor of the Science of Humanitarianism for his ability to talk about race without upsetting white people. Was discovered playing semi-pro ball in Wilmington, Delaware, signed by the Braves in 1950. He played for the Braves from 1953 to 1960, and for the Detroit Tigers from 1961 to 1966. He was a three-time National League stolen base leader in 53, 54, and 55, which gave the Braves 5 straight years of having the National League stolen base leader. He had a WAR of 26.4, played in 610 games, had 6,056 at-bats, 937 runs, 1,657 hits, 241 doubles, 102 triples, and 54 home runs. In the 1960s, he was spokesperson for Terraton cigarettes. The next player is the most popular or the most well-known of the black players who play for the Milwaukee Braves, Hammerin' Hank Aaron. He was born 5 February 1934 and died 22 January 2021. He played for the Milwaukee Atlanta Braves from 1954 to 1974 and for the Milwaukee Brewers 75 and 76. He was a World Series champion in 1957. He was the MVP of the National League in 1957. He was a 3-time Gold Glove Award winner, 1958, 1959, 1960. He was a 2-time National League batting champion, 1956 and 1959. He was a 4-time National League home run leader, 1957, 1963, 1966, and 1967. He was a 4-time RBI leader, 1957, 1960, 1963, and 1966. His Atlanta Braves number 44 is retired. His Milwaukee Brewers number 44 is retired. He's in the Atlanta Braves Hall of Fame, the Brewers Wall of Honor, the American Family Field Hall of Fame, the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. He was on the Major League All-Century team. His Major League record of 2,297 RBIs, 6,857 total bases, 1,477 career extra base hits. He's third all-time in hits at 3,771, fifth in runs scored at 2,174. He had 25 All-Star selections, playing in 24 All-Star games. In 1951, he was signed with the Indianapolis Clowns of the Negro American League. He earned $200 a month as his standard pay. Aaron received 2 Major League offers via telegram, one from the New York Giants, the other from the Milwaukee Braves. Years later, Aaron stated, "I had the Giants contract in my hand, but the Braves offered $50 more a month. That's the only reason that kept me and Willie Mays from being teammates, $50. The Braves purchased Aaron's contract from the Clowns for $10,000, which GM John Quinn thought was a steal. He felt Aaron was worth $100,000. On April 13th, 1954, Aaron made his Major League debut, and at 5 at-bats against the Cincinnati Reds, he was hitless. His teammate Eddie Matthews hit 2 home runs, the first of a record 863 home runs the pair would hit as teammates. After the 1976 season, Aaron rejoined the Braves as an executive, vice president, and director of player development, making him the first minority in the major league's upper-level management. In 1980, he became the Braves senior vice president. He was corporate vice president of community relations for Turner Broadcasting System and member of the company's board of directors. Wes Covington was born 7 March 1932, died 4 July 2011. He's with the Braves from 1956 to 1961, the Chicago White Sox in 1961, the Kansas City Athletics in 1961, the Philadelphia Phillies 1961 to 1965, the Chicago Cubs 1966, and the Los Angeles Dodgers 1966. He was the first black player to play a major role for the Philadelphia Phillies. They had signed a black catcher, played 5 games, and was sent to the minors, never to be heard from again. His 11-year career, he batted .279 with 131 home runs, 499 RBIs, a 337 on-base percentage, and a .466 slugging percentage. After baseball, he moved to Edmonton, Alberta, Canada for a time operating the sporting goods business. The last player I'm going to talk about is Felix Mantilla, born 29 July 1934, died 6 January 2019, I think. Primarily a middle infielder, during his 11-year career he played every position but pitcher and catcher. He played 6 seasons for the Braves, was a roommate of Hank Aaron. Hank Aaron was Felix's son, Felix Jr.'s godfather. In 1961, the Mets acquired Mantilla. That winter, the Mets traded him to the Boston Red Sox, where Mantilla enjoyed the best years of his career. After retiring, he settled in Milwaukee and started the Felix Mantilla Little League on the city's south side. In '72, the league is currently the oldest running Little League in the United States. In partnership with a South Side nonprofit called Journey House, the Felix Mantilla Little League serves over 300 boys and girls with 5 levels of play, starting with T-ball. Age ranges from 4 to 15, and no child is turned away. The Felix Mantilla Little League resources a dual focus on academics and baseball, which include college prep and a mandatory 1-hour study hall in which the young athletes get instruction in writing, English, and mathematics. The Mantilla Little League has a vision statement: 1. Education. A. Academics. B. Athletic skill development. 2. Character and life skills. 3. Nutrition for performance. 4. Appearance. 5. Parental engagement. 6. Winning. His career stats: he had a WAR of 6.6, 2,707 at bats, 707 hits, 89 home runs, a .261 batting average, 969 games, 97 doubles, 10 triples, and 89 home runs. I hope everybody had a good day and enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.